Exercise 2.3. Today we are going to learn question number 4. Here you can see the question, which is greater, 2 by 7 of 3 by 4 or 3 by 5 of 5 by 8. First one I will explain to you. It is very simple. We have to find out the multiplication. So first we will find out 2 by 7 of 3 by 4. So of we will, instead of we will put multiplication sign. So 2 by 7 multiply 3 by 4. Now numerator will be multiplied and denominator will be multiplied. So 2 multiplied by 3 and 7 multiplied by 4. Here you can see 2 2s are 4. So here it will cancel out and we can put 1. Here 4 will be cancel out and we will put 2. So 1 multiplied by 3 divided by 7 multiplied by 2. So the answer will be 1 3s are 3 and 7 2s are 14. Now, so answer of 2 by 7 of 3 by 4 is 3 by 14. Now another thing is given that 3 by 5 of 5 by 8. This also we have to find out the answer. So instead of we will put multiplication sign. 3 by 5 multiply 5 by 8. So 3 multiply 5, 5 multiply 8. 5 will cancel out and 3 and 8 are remaining. So 3 divided by 8 will be the answer. Now we have to find out that which is greater. So for greater we have to see that the denominator of both the fractions should be same. But here one is 14 and one is 8. So we have to convert them into the like fractions. So converting into like fractions, first we have to find out the LCM of 14 and 8. So the LCM of 14 and 8 will be 56. So here for 14 we have to multiply with the 4. And the same number we will multiply with the 3 also. So 3 multiplied by 4, 14 multiplied by 4. So the answer will be 3 4s are 12, 14 4s are 56. Now again 3 by 8, 8 is the denominator. We have to convert it into as a 56. So what we will do? We will multiply it by 7. So 8 7s are 56 and 3 7s are 21. Now you can see both the denominator are same. So now we can compare them. Which is greater, 12 or 21? 21 is greater. So 21 by 56 is equal to 3 by 8. So what is 3 by 8? 3 by 8 is 3 by 5 of 5 by 8. So 3 by 5 of 5 by 8 is greater than 2 by 7 of 3 by 4. Question number 6. Lipika reads a book for 3 by 4 hours every day. She reads the entire book in 6 days. How many hours in all were required by her to read the book? Now 1 day's hours are given. You have to find out the hours for the 6 days. So simply you have to multiply it. So here you can see in a day, number of hours devoted to read the book by Lipika is equal to 3 by 4 hours. That we have to convert it into the simple fraction. So 4 3s are 12, 4 1s are 4 plus 3 it will be 7. So 7 by 4 hours. Now that 7 by 4 we have to multiply with the 6. So she reads the book in 6 days. Number of hours devoted in reading the book in 6 days will be equal to 6 multiply 7 by 4. Here you can cancel out 6 and 4 both comes in the 2's table. So 2 3s are and 2 2s are. So 3 multiplied by 7 divided by 2. 3 7s are 21 divided by 2 hours. That we have to convert it into the mixed fraction. So 10 1 by 2 hours were required to read the book. Question number 8a. First, provide the number in the box such that 2 by 3 multiplied by dash will be equal to 10 by 30. Now you have to put some fraction such that the answer should be 10 by 30. So you have to find out what we will put in that box. It is very simple. You have to, here you can see what we will multiply with the 2 so that we can get answer as 10. Simple, we will multiply by 5. So 2 the numerator will be 5. Now about the denominator. So here we want answer as 30 and 3 we already have. So we have to multiply it by the 10. 3 10s are 30. So the denominator will be 10. So the required fraction is 5 by 10. 2.4.1 Division of whole number by a fraction. Now before learning the division we have to learn a topic which is reciprocal. This is not new for you. Reciprocal of a fraction. So here the definition is given: the non-zero numbers whose product with each other is 1 are called the reciprocals of each other. Here you can see there is an example 2 multiply 1 by 2. So here you can see 2, and the another thing I have reversed the numerator and the denominator. 2 can be written as 2 by 1. So if I will reverse numerator and denominator, I can write 1 by 2. So same it is over here, 2 multiply 1 by 2, the answer is 1. Here you can see the non-zero numbers whose product with each other is 1. You can see these two are non-zero numbers and their product is 1. So the reciprocal of 2 is 1 by 2 and reciprocal of 1 by 2 is 2. Another example you can see 6 by 7 is given. Then the reciprocal of 6 by 7 will be 7 by 6. Now let us move to the main topic, 1 divided by 1 by 2. Now what we have to do? Why we need the reciprocal over here? Because 1 by 2 we have to convert this division into the multiplication, and for that we need the reciprocal of this fraction. So 1, this division sign will be converted into the multiplication sign. 1 multiply 1 by 2's reciprocal will be 2. So you can see 1, 2, 1 2s are 2. So this will be the required answer. Now another 4 divided by 2 divided by 6. So what we have to do? 4 is a whole number, we have to divide it with the fraction 2 by 6. Now 4 we will write as it is, division sign will be converted into multiplication now. Now 2 by 6 reciprocal will be 6 by 2. So 6 by 2. Now cancellation, 2 2s are 4. So 2 6s are 12. So the required answer is 12 of this division. Thank you. Division of fraction by a whole number. Now first fraction will be given and that you have to divide by a whole number. You can see 3 by 4 is a fraction and 3 is a whole number. We have to divide them. Now whenever you are dividing, with which you have to divide? This will be the dividend and this will be the divisor. So divisor you have to convert it into the reciprocal. So 3 by 4 as it is, we will write division will be converted into multiplication. 3's reciprocal is 1 by 3. So 3 and 3 cancel out. So the answer will be 1 by 4. Don't make a mistake to write is equal to 4. But here it will be 1 by 4. So the answer will be 1 by 4. Don't put is equal to 4. This is incorrect. Okay. Now second question is 3 by 8 divided by 5. Now same thing we have to do 8 by 3 as it is. Division sign will be converted into multiplication sign. 5's reciprocal will be 1 by 5. Always take the reciprocal of the second digit given to you in the division form. Now 8 by 3 multiply reciprocal of 5 is 1 by 5. So it will be 8 1s are 8 and 3 5s are 15. Now if you will do reciprocal of this 3 by 8 and again multiply by 1 by 5, then this is incorrect. Okay. 2.4.3 division of fraction by another fraction. Now two fractions are given to you and you have to divide them. 3 by 4 divided by 1 by 2. Same thing we have to do over here also. A fraction is given, we have to take the reciprocal of the fraction. So 3 by 4 as it is, division sign into multiplication sign. 1 by 2's reciprocal will be 2. Or you can write 2 by 1 also, but no need to write 1 in the denominator. So 3 by 4 multiply by 2. So 2 2s are here 1. So 3 multiply by 1 is 3 divided by this 2. So the required answer is 3 by 2. Now another example is there, 8 by 3 divided by 3 by 5. So 8 by 3 we will write down as it is, division side into multiplication. 3 by 5's reciprocal will be 5 by 3. Now here you can see 3 are not if this was in this condition, that 8 by 3 multiplied by 3 by 5, then 3 was to be cancelled out. But this thing is not there over here. We have to multiply 3 multiplied by 3. 3 is in the denominator only. So 8 multiplied by 5 divided by 3 multiplied by 3. So 8 5s are 40, 3 3s are 9. So this is the required answer. Exercise 2.5, question number 1, which is greater? Now today we are going to learn about the decimals. Decimals means point between the two numbers. Here you can see 0.5 or 0.05. Two decimal numbers are given to you and you have to find out which of them is greater. So here is the answer. You can see 0.5 is greater than 0.05. Why? Because here you can see, if we will convert it in the fraction, then it will be 5 by 10, and for 0.05 it will be 5 divided by 100. Now which will be greater, 10 parts or 5 by 10 or 5 by 100? 5 by 10 will be greater. Now second is 0.7 or 0.5. Here you can see 7 is greater, and both after point both are having one digit only. So 0.7 is greater. Now 7 is greater or 0.7 is greater. Here you can see on the ones place, here it is 7 and here it is 0. This 7 is on the tens place. So 7 is greater. Now 1.37 or 1.49. So you can see both the first digits are same. Second, you can see after point 3 is greater or 4 is greater, 4 is greater. So this number will be greater. So 2.03 and 2.30. Now you can see first digit 2 and 2 are same. After point 0 and here 3. So 3 is greater. So this 2.30 is greater. Now 0.8 or 0.88. Now here 0.8 and 0.88. 0.8 can be written as 0.80 or 80. 0.80 or 0.88. So you can see which is greater, 80 or 88. 88 is greater. So 0.88 is greater. Now let us see the next one. Question number 2, express as rupees using decimals. Now you have to convert this 7 paisa into the rupees and using the decimal point. So for that we know the relation between rupees and paisa, that 1 rupee is equal to 100 paisa. So we have to divide, we want to convert paisa into rupees. That means we have to divide the number with 100. So 7 paisa is given, so it will be equal to rupees 7 by 100. 7 by 100. That means that after point we need only 2 digits. 1 digit we already have, so 1 we will put 0. So the answer will be 0.07. Now second, 7 rupees 7 paisa, we have to convert them into paisa to rupees. So rupees will be put as it is, rupees 7, but paisa we have to convert into the rupees. So 7 we have to divide by 100, it will be equal to rupees 0.07. Now 7 rupees 7 plus rupees 0.07. So addition will, after adding 7 and 0.07, the answer will be rupees 7.07. Now another question. Third of first. Express 5 centimeter into meter and kilometer. Now here 5 centimeter is given and you have to convert it into meter also and kilometer also. For that you should know the relation between centimeter and meter and centimeter and kilometer. Now you know that 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. So 5 centimeter in meter, first we will convert into the meter. So in meter we have to divide it by 100. So it will be equal to 5 divided by 100 meter. So it will be equal to 0.05 meter. So here we are getting answer in the meter form. Now this we have to convert into the kilometer. After converting centimeter into meter, meter will be converted into kilometer. because we know the relation between meter and kilometer, that 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. So we have to divide the digit given in meter divide by 1000. So in kilometer it will be equal to, what was the meter? Meter was 0.05. So 0.05 divided by 1000. So the required answer will be, after point there are 2 digits only are already there in the above numerator. Now we have to put more 3 zeros because there is 1000 over here. So it will be equal to 0. More 3 zeros are there after that 5 kilometer. Kilogram, same you have to do for this also. This is homework 5th. Write the following decimal numbers in the expanded form. Now here you have to first know the expanded form of the decimal numbers. So in the textbook it is given. Here you can see 2.5. A chart is given or a table is given to you, and here number is given 253.147. So how this will be in the expanded form, how you will write down? For that you should know the places value of that number. So here you can see 2 is at the thousands place, 5 is at the tens place, 3 is at the ones place after point. Then the place value will be tens, hundreds and thousands. So here you can see 1 will be at the tens place, 4 will be at the thousands place, and 4 is at the hundreds place, and 7 is at the thousands place. Now here in the second, a number is given to you, a number is given to you, and you have to find out how in the number form in the short form it can be written. So 6 to 9, after 9, when now 3 is on the tens place, so we have to put a point over here. So the answer of this will be 629.321. So similarly we have to do the expanded form over here in question number 5. First one, 20.03. Let us see the solution how you have to do. 20.03. So it will be equal to 2 will be multiplied by 10 because 2 is on the tens place. Now 0 is on the ones place, so it will be multiplied by 1. So 2 multiplied by 10 plus 0 multiplied by 1 plus, now here you can see on the tens place is 0. So 0 multiplied by 1 by 10 after point. If you are multiplying, you have to multiply by 1 by 10. After that digit will be multiplied by 1 by 100. After that will be multiplied by 1 by 1000. This way the series will go on. So 0 multiply 1 by 10. After that 3 is there. 3 is on the which place? On the hundreds place. So plus 3 multiply 1 by 100. So this is the expanded form of the decimal number. Next we will see 2.03 is given. So 2 is on the ones place. So 2 multiply by 1 plus 0. 0 is on the tens place. So it will be 0 multiply 1 by 10 plus 3 multiply, where is 3? 3 is on the hundreds place. So 1 by 100. Similarly you have to do the other also. Now question number 6 is given. Write the place value of 2 in the following decimal numbers. Here you can see first one is given to you 2.56. So what will be the place value of 2.56 of 2? It will be 2 itself. Here second 21.37, it will be, what will be the place value? Place value will be 20. So here 10.25, place value will be 0.2, and the next you have to do by yourself. Now 7th, Dinesh went from place A to place B and from there to place C. A is 7.5 km from B and B is 12.7 km from C. Ayub went from place A to place D and from there to place C. D is 9.3 km from A and C is 11.8 km from D. Who travelled more and by how much? Now two people are given. One is Dinesh and the another is Ayub. Both are travelling in different distance. So here you can see Dinesh has started from the place A to to place B, then from there to place C. So he is only traveling from A to B, B to C. Now the distance, how much they are covering between A to B and B to C is given over here. A is 7.5 km from B. So from A to B the distance is 7.5. B is 12.7. Now B to C is 12.7. Now this much area is travelled by the Dinesh. Now about Ayub. Now Ayub went from place A to place D and from there to C. Now Ayub is travelling in this way from A to D, from D to C. Now what is distance from A to D? It is given, it is 9.3 km from A. So here it will be 9.3 km and C is 11.8 km, means distance between D and C is 11.8 km. So simple, what we have to do, first we should know the total distance covered by Dinesh and total distance covered by Ayub. That we will find out first, and after that we will see, compare both of the answers and we will get the required answer. 7. Here you can see the diagram is given and the number of kilometers are also marked from A to B, 7.5, from B to C it is 12.7, from A to D it is 9.3 and from B to C it is 11.8. Now what was the path of Dinesh? So for Dinesh from A to B and from B to C. So from A to B it is 7.5, from B to C it is 12.7. So simply we have to add both of them. So total distance travelled by Dinesh, it will be equal to AB plus BC. So it will be equal to 7.5 plus 12.7 kilometers. We have to add them and the answer will be 20.2 kilometers. Now for Dinesh, the total travelling will be 20.2 kilometers. Now we have to find out about Ayub. Now Ayub from A to D it is 9.3 kilometers. From D to C you can see 11.8 kilometers. Same it is written over here, 11.8 kilometers. Now simple, we have to add up both the kilometers. So total distance travelled by Ayub will be equal to AB plus BC. So it will be equal to 9.3 plus 11.8 kilometers. So adding up both of them will be equal to 21.1 kilometers. Now we have to find out who has travelled more. So we will compare 21.1 and 20.2 kilometers, which you can see more. 21.1 is more, so Ayub has travelled more. Now another thing is given that how much they have travelled more. We have to find out the exact kilometers, that what is difference between them. So we have to subtract them. So for the difference it will be equal to Ayub's distance minus Dinesh's distance. Here you can see Ayub have travelled more. So that will be, we have to put first. After that we have to subtract the Dinesh, what Dinesh has travelled, which was 20.2 kilometers. We have to minus that. So 21.1 minus 20.2 kilometers, it will be equal to 0.9 kilometers. So Ayub travelled 0.7 kilometers more than Dinesh. 2.6 multiplication of decimal numbers. Now here we are going to multiply the two decimal numbers. Here one example is given, 0.2 multiplied by 0.3. Now there are two ways to multiply. One way we can directly multiply 2 multiplied by 3 and after that put the points leaving 2 digits. So here you can see we can do 2 3s are 6. Now here you can see after point how many digits are there. Here after point 1 and here after point 1 digit is there. Means total 2 digits are there after point. So in the answer also I want after point 2 digits. One already I have, one I need, so I will put 0. But these 2 digits should be after the point. So before them I will put point. Anything can't be written as 0.06. So we have to put something before the point. So I will put 0 over here. This is the direct method and it is very short and very sweet also. Now next method is there. Here 0.2 can be written as 2 divided by 10. Multiplied by 0.3 can be written as 3 by because after point only one digit is there, so we have to divide it by 10. So 3 by 10. Simple, we have learned the multiplication. 2 3s are 6, 10 10s are 100. So what will be 6 divided by 100? 0.06. So this way also you can do, and this way directly also you can do. Both are correct. Now let us see the next. 2.7 multiplied by 4. Here one is whole number and the another is a decimal number. So 4 can be written as 0.0. So this both you can see we are talking about multiplication of decimal numbers. So you can see both are decimal numbers. Okay. But after 0.0 I don't think so I am rubbing it up. So simple way how we will do. Simply multiply 27 multiplied by 4. Here I will put 27 multiplied by 4. 7 4s are 20. 8 4 2s are 8 10. So 108. So the answer is 108. Now here you can see after point how many digits are there. Here you can see after point only one digit is there. So what we will do? Leaving one digit from the right hand side means it will be left outside, and after before that a point will be put. So here you can see after point one digit, here also after point one digit. So this is the required answer. 2.7 multiplication of decimal numbers by 10, 100 and 1000. Now here new topic is given to you that we have to multiply any decimal numbers are given to you and you have to multiply them with 10, 100 and 1000. We will see parallel how to multiply it by 10, 100 and 1000. First example you can see 1.76 is a decimal number. We have to multiply by 10. So multiply by 10. So what we can do? We can write 1.76 as 176 divided by 100. Yes, because after point 2 digits are there, so we have to divide it by 100. Now multiply by 10. So here you can cancel out 0 and 0. Yes. So what is remain? 176 divided by 10. That can be written in the decimal point as after point 1 digit in it, because here 10 is there. So we have to put point over here. So 17.6. Here you can see after point 1 digit is there. So here it can be written as 176 divided by 10 will be written as 17.6. Now second method is there how directly you can multiply both of this. 1.76 multiplied by 10. Now what is there? We have n over here means 10 we are having. So we have to shift this point one place on the right hand side. So the answer will be 107.6. This point will be shifted one digit at the right side. So this point will be shifted over here and the point will be 17.6. Now here second 1.76 multiplied by 100. So here in this method we can write 176 divided by 100 only, because after point 2 digits are there. Now multiply 100. We will copy down as it is. So what will be the answer? 100 and 100 cancel out and the answer will be 176 itself. It can be written as 1.6.0 also it can be written, but no need of putting after point 0. So the answer will be 176 only. Now by second method, simply we have to, after this point we have to jump 2 digits right hand side. So we have this point will be put leaving 2 digits 7 and 6 we will leave, and then the point will be over here. So the required answer of method 1.76 multiplied by 100 it will be equal to 176. After that it will be point. Now after that it is point, so we don't have any number after point, so we will simply put 0 and this can be written as 176 only. Yes, you can see 176 you can get by this method also, and 176 you are getting by this method also. divided by, point will be taken out. So 176 divided by 100, multiplication sign and 1000 as it is. So here 2 zeros are cancelled out over here. So the remaining things are 176 multiplied by 10. So what will be the answer? 1760. So this way, by first method we are getting 1760 as the answer. Now by method 2. After point point should be shifted. Here 3 zeros are there, so point should be shifted 3 digits on the right hand side. So here 1.76 multiplied by 1000, but only 2 digits are here. So 1 0 I have to put over here. So 1760. Point 0. Here I want point. So after point I will put 0. No need to write after point any 0. If there is any number after this 0, then we have to write this 0 and that number. But here we are only having after point 0. So this can be written as 1760. So you can see by the second method also we are getting the same answer as we have got by the first method. So 1.76 multiplied by 1000, we have to shift the point 3 digits on the right hand side. So this point will be shifted 1, 2 and the third digit we don't have, so we will put 0 over here. So the final answer will be 1000.